Hey everyone, welcome back to season 3 here with Borussia Dortmund on the Spirit of 97, where we've actually got an outside chance of walking home with the title this season. Borussia Mönchengladbach held Bayern Munich to a 0-0 draw last time out, which means that if we uphold our end of the bargain today and beat Freiburg, and Leipzig can do us a massive favour and stop Bayern Munich winning, we will actually win the league. So let's go! So no messing around today, straight into the game. There's not a huge amount of admin to look back on. A few results. Obviously, since last time against Barcelona, we lost 1-0 at home to Leipzig in the semi-final of the Cup, which means that we are obviously out. So there's no Pokal Cup for us this season. So this title is the only chance we have of getting any sort of silverware this season. So yeah, as I said, last time out, we've won all our games since I last saw you. So we've beaten the likes of Union Berlin, Heidenheim, and who was it we played last time? It was a very narrow win. We won 1-0. I can't remember who it was against now. But the main thing was that Bayern Munich drew 0-0 at home, I think it was. His shelled up to Bellingham. Drew at home, it was, to Gladbach. So it's the first time they've not scored in quite a while. So it means that if they just draw with Leipzig today and we can beat Freiburg here, then we'll take the title home, which would be absolutely fantastic. You know, retained titles for the first time in Dortmund's history since 2011 and 2012 seasons would be really, really nice. And obviously would just, soften the blow of a second consecutive quarter-final Champions League knockout. After obviously we got to the final the first time round. Let's see. Where is latest scores? That is what we're interested in. We're interested in what is going on in the Bayern Munich game. Oh, dear me, here's Bellingham. It's the post. It's the post. Great little bit of movement there. Kimpembe. Yeah, we've gone with a fairly standard team. Demir is injured, so that's just meant that Ronaldo's just kept his place in the shadow striker role. He's popped up with a couple of goals in that position for us. I think he's got about 4 or 5, just sort of arriving late at the edge of the 6-yard box, either for a header or a pullback. So seems to work quite well for him because it allows us to keep Moukoko in the team. Kimpembe and Kaiki looking like they might be our go-to centre-half pairing at the moment. They have a good relationship already as well. Kaiki keeps getting the headers in off the corners. Nuno Mendes is just like assist king at the moment. Franck Kessié, I was looking at his stats. He's had a very uneventful season for us, really. He's not done anything special. And there's Moukoko in for his 53rd goal of the season, German Player of the Year and German Under-19 Player of the Year. Literally just announced at the weekend or in the week that he won those awards. Yeah, Franck Kessié, considering we spent quite a decent chunk of money on him, and I was hoping he was going to be the missing piece of the puzzle in that midfield. He's not really done what we wanted him to. I would say he's not done anything crazy. We've switched his role to just standard defensive midfielder, but on support rather than a ball-winning midfielder, because trying to reduce the number of yellow cards he was getting. Because obviously we have a bit more control over his tackles when he's just on defensive midfielder. I'm debating either switching him back to half-back, which is obviously the role we used to have Emre Can on. His passing is okay. I don't really think he'd suit playing as a deep line playmaker. Moukoko just just over the bar. Lovely attempted chip there from the edge of the box. And it's still 0-0 currently in the Leipzig Bayern game. So at the moment, we will be taking the title home this season. So yeah, I wouldn't say he's necessarily done anything wrong. I mean, he's had a couple of red cards, which has not been nice. I think maybe I just expected a little bit more from him, but maybe I'm just being a bit unreasonable. His tackling stats are average, nothing stellar. But maybe I've just been underusing him or not using him quite in the right way. Ronaldo smashes it in for his 9th goal of the season. Lovely little 1-2 there with Adeyemi. 2-0 after just on 35 minutes, and that should hopefully, barring any heroics from Freiburg, be the game. But that's what I mean. He picks the ball up here, Ronaldo, and he does this quite a lot, and he just arrives in the box just at the right time, finds himself in space, and he just smashes it in, and that is his 9th goal since he signed for us in January. Still no. Dani Olmo's injured. That might be an issue. Leipzig might lose their creativity, but if they can just shut up shop, I'll be more than happy. Shelder up. Plays it back to Mendes with the cross. Poor cross from Mendes. That's very, very unlike him. No. Great save, Nana. So yeah, we've been looking at areas to improve. We've got 55 million ahead of next season. I'm a little bit annoyed because I actually think I'd raised more money than that in regards to transfers. And then when they gave me my transfer budget after we guaranteed Champions League qualification, they gave us 59 mil. But they did increase the wage budget, so that might be why. Equally, they are going to be trying to possibly clear some of the future transfer debt that we have. The club is not in any like major. The club's balance is look incredible. They're really, really good. We're probably got about 150 to 200 million in the bank, I think. But just because a lot of our transfers we've made have been quite expensive ones, we've spread the costs out over a few years, so the future debt is quite high in some regards. So maybe they're keeping some of the money back that we make to pay off that, which I'm absolutely fine with, to be honest with you. But the club's finances are really, really healthy. So in terms of finances, we should be all right, really, going forward. Leipzig have taken the lead against Bayern Munich. Lucas and Mecca, one of them. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you, Leipzig. I love a good bit of final day title drama. Hopefully, it goes in our favour and we come out on top. Bellingham getting forward again. Shoulder up. Makes it 3-0, and that has got to be the game for us. We have upheld our end of the bargain here. And hopefully Leipzig will follow through and do the same. Adeyemi back to Caligari, crosses it in, looks for Ronaldo. Cassier gets it. Oh, just wide from Cassier. Just wide, hit the side netting. Still 1-0 Leipzig. And let's drop a bit of praise on the players because they have done very, very well so far. They've not let the pressure get to them. Caligari steps in. Kimpembe to Kaiki. Ronaldo, Adeyemi, Cassier. No, good idea. Might be worth taking Bellingham off soon. I don't want him to be getting injured. They got the Euros coming to this season as well, this summer as well. I'm really disappointed for Demir. He's pulled his abdominal muscle or something, so he's out for 2 months. So he's going to miss the Euros for Austria, which is a real shame because he's really developed well with us, and he probably would have been a really useful player for them. Mokoko's in. I think that is a fantastic goal. Absolutely fantastic. Makes it 4-0. Bellingham with the assist again. But when you look at the run from Mokoko here, so he gets the ball. Where is he? He's here on the ball. He gets it here off shoulder up. He lays it to Ronaldo. Goes to Bellingham. And Mokoko just continues his run. Ghosts in behind the line. Stays on side. He's played on by the left back. And he just scores a sumptuous finish there. Bellingham having an absolute screamer here. 2 assists for him. He can come off and get a standing ovation. He'll come off for Camavinga. We'll bring on Bergman Johannesson for Adeyemi. And let's bring on Mr. Dortmund himself, Marco Reus. He keeps hinting about wanting to leave for a new challenge, and as soon as I go and talk to him, he's just like, no, don't worry about it, it's fine. It's like, no, Marco, you need to stay. But Bergman Johannesson, unlucky, he needs to stay because I am determined that he is going to lift the Champions League trophy. He really needs to do it, but I'm conscious of the fact that he is vastly running out of time. We keep sending him on coaching badges as well, just because I really want to keep him at the club when he eventually does hang up his boots, if that were to come before we win the Champions League. Barring a late flurry here from Bayern Munich in the last 10 minutes, this league title is ours. Can we get another Mokoko hat-trick this season? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Lovely 4-0 lead here. I was going to say 4-0 win, but it nearly wasn't, but it would have been offside anyway. 8 minutes to go. Even if Bayern Munich draw, it still doesn't matter. Even if they were to grab a late equaliser, it's if they were to do a typical FM and score 2 goals in the last 2 minutes, in the 96th and the 97th minute or something like that. Still 1-0. Still 1-0. The Dortmund fans are going mad here at the Signal Iduna Park. They are well aware of the score in Leipzig and what that means for us. Captain Fantastic, lovely ball out to Shoulder Up. Shoulder Up crosses it in. Camavinga, ooh, nearly. I'm gonna probably look into seeing if I can sign Camavinga or at least extend his loan agreement and maybe include an option to buy, because he's been pretty solid for us. Like, he's a really good backup option for Bellingham. And I think this is it. That's the game, and surely that is the title. It's all over. Could be a significant result for Dortmund. It is. It was very significant because it meant that we win the Bundesliga on the last day of the season. Absolutely brilliant. Second time in a row for us now. Going to pass it to Anana. He's going to lift the trophy high, and the confetti is going to come raining down here at the Signal Iduna Park. Second league trophy. Love it. And even after a disappointing season in the Champions League and in the Cup, we walk home with the Bundesliga. When we were only expected to initially qualify for the Champions League, and we changed expectations in the January to challenge for the title. And we went and won it again. Absolutely outstanding. Here we go. Final day, winning the Bundesliga. Sees us lift the title for the second year in a row. Absolutely brilliant. Board delighted with club vision progress. Love it. 2 times in a row. Dortmund board happy with the Bundesliga win. How did Arezzo do in his last game at Cologne? 1-1, didn't have a great game, but he's had a decent season. 28 goal contributions in 29 appearances. He cannot complain with that. He's had a really good, productive season on loan at Cologne, and I think we're just going to bring him straight back, and he's going to start featuring in the squad for us. Get him to learn off Ronaldo. Königsdorf has not developed quite how we wanted him to. His star rating is just dropping and dropping and dropping. Whenever we play him, he just doesn't seem to do well. In fact, he's since developed the trait of doesn't enjoy big matches and is a fairly inconsistent performer. So we will probably sell him in the summer, to be honest with you. His determination has not improved. We signed him for 1.6 mil. You know, decent bit of business. I'm sure we can sell him for a decent chunk. Let's see, what is his predicted value? Transfer information, not got anything. Brilliant. Let's see if we offer him to clubs. What does it say? 8.4 to 11 million. Okay. Either way, we should be making a profit on him. Yeah, who else is wanted? Adeyemi's wanted by Chelsea and United. Niandu's wanted by Leipzig and Monaco. Anana's wanted by Inter. Mukiela's wanted by Tottenham and PSG. Martin is wanted by Tottenham, Monaco, Munich and Lazio. Obviously, Boubacar Kamara is already leaving. Okay. We'll see what happens, especially after the Euros as well. Elsewhere, I am hopefully going to try and snatch some Arsenal players, potentially like someone like Odegaard maybe, because Arsenal are looking like they're not going to qualify for the Champions League. So might try and swoop in there. Maybe even if Chelsea don't qualify as well, we might be able to pick some players up. You know, Real Madrid also going to be cutting it fine on the qualification. So, you know, if we can get into the Champions League and some of these other teams don't with big quality players in, then, you know, we might be able to steal in and snatch a few of them, which will hopefully bolster our squad for the Champions League next season. That is the dream. That is the dream, everyone. I'm really annoyed that in the last 2 years we've not even made the semi-finals. So, but yeah. Once again, everyone, I usually say this at the start of the video, but obviously we went straight into the game today. If you are enjoying these videos at the moment, please do drop a like and leave a comment down below your thoughts. Subscribe, ring that notification bell if you are enjoying it. Obviously, you know, you want to keep up to speed with the videos, then subscribe and ring the notification bell. It'd be great. Really appreciate it. It means that you don't miss the videos when they come out for when we're pushing on the Champions League next season. Yeah, fairly productive season. We still won the league, which is really good, obviously. And yeah, considering we weren't at our best for a lot of that, you know, to actually still come home with the league title is really, really good. Next season, I will bring it back for, it'll probably be the first Champions League game, let's be honest. Hopefully we can recruit really, really well. I'm going to play around with tactics a little bit, maybe get another custom-made tactic on the go. Just to see if I can, you know, maximise our strikers a little bit more. You know, Makoko got 50 odd goals this season, but at times he was absent. Not sure if that is in turn down to his traits and stuff like that. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Look at the balance there, 281 million. almost 282 million in the positives there. Yeah, really, really, really good, really, really good, solid finances there. Hopefully, plenty of potential to build on that. We're currently in the favourite people, which is always nice. Always nice. Take care, everyone, and yeah, I'll see you next time.